Hi everyone, this is Mr. Kachinga. So in this video we'll look at 2020 paper 1 GCE question 2b, exam based question. So this is the question. The diagram below is a graph of y equals -4, open the bracket, x minus 1 over 2 power 2 plus a 9. So this is the graph. Okay, so this graph is a graph of the parabola. Okay, so this graph of the parabola is also called a quadratic graph. So find the one x coordinate of A and B, then one B coordinate of C. So they want the coordinates of A. So where the graph cuts, the x-axis is here and this point. So to do that, we have to use the original equation. Okay, as you can see, the original equation is there. So we say that y is equals to -4, open the bracket, x minus 1 over 2 power 2 plus a 9. Now we know that in x-axis y is equals to what? To 0. So we can say that let y be equal to what? To 0. Okay, so I want to start with this equation. So I'll say -4 x minus 1 over 2, so power 2 plus 9 equals, where there is y here, I'm going to replace with 0, since in x-axis y is equivalent to 0, so I put a 0. Now ladies and gentlemen, when you reach this stage, we are going to use a method that we call completing the square. So to do that, I'll take this 9 to the other side so that I can remain with -4 x minus 1 over 2 to the power 2 equals, when 9 I take it to the other side to become -9. From here, for me to find the value of x, since I'm multiplying, I can also remove, I can get rid of -4 by saying over -4 over -4, so that I make my work easy. So it will become x minus 1 over 2 to the power 2 equals, these negatives will be cancelled, I'll remain with 9 over a 4. My objective here is to find the value of x. This is where the completing the square is coming. So I'll square root this side to get rid of these 2. Then I'll say positive or negative, I square root this side. Then I'll cancel the 2 with the square root. I'll remain with x minus 1 over 2. You see that? Then equals, there I will have positive and negative. Now this square root, it is affecting 9, at the same time it is affecting 4. So the square root of 9 is 3. Then the square root of 4 is 2. Okay, you see that? Now, from this point, I will remove this in the bracket, okay? I will remove this in the bracket. I will remove them. I will just say that, I will say I have x minus 1 over 2 equals positive and minus 3 over 2. Okay, actually I was supposed to remove them there. Then from here, what I would do, I would take -1 over 2 this side so that I can remain with x. I'll say x equals, immediately it goes this side, it becomes positive. So I have 1 over 2 plus or minus 3 over 2. Then I can split this into 2. I can say x is equals 1 over 2. You see that? 1 over 2, I start with the plus 3 over 2. Or x, okay, if I want I can say this is my x1, this one my x2, to make my work easy. So my x2, it will be equals to 1 over 2. Okay, I'll take it this side, 1 over 2 minus 3 over 2, due to space is fine. Then from here we find the common denominator. So a common denominator, so mostly I have observed that 2 and 2 is the same. It means I can just add what is on top. So 1 plus 3 will be 4, then I maintain the common denominator. You only use this method if the denominators are same. If they are not same, you can't use it. Since they are same, I'll just add the numerators. Then I'll say x1 is equals to 2 into 4, it is a 2. You see that? Then I go this side. So this side, or x2 equals 1 minus 3, since the denominators are same. So 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Then 2 will be maintained. Then I say x squared, 2 into 2 into 2 is 2, but there is a negative, so negative 1. Meaning my x1 is 2, x2 negative 1. But the question says we find the coordinates of A and B. Now, if you look at here, going this side is negative, then going to B is positive. So which means my A is negative. So I'll say A is negative 1, 0, and B is 2, 0. Remember, this one is our x, this is our y, this is our x, our y. Our y, they are 0, because here we say that let y be equals to what? 0. So this is how we solve the first part of the question. So we go to the second part, the coordinate of C. So the coordinate of C, it is here. Now if you can look at C, it is cutting the y-intercept here. Okay, it is cutting the y-intercept there. So it means we have to find the y-intercept. Now how do we find the y-intercept? We have to use the original equation. We say that y is equals to negative 4, then x minus 1 over 2 power 2, then plus a 9. You see that? Now, when it is in y, it is cutting, this curve, it is cutting the y-axis at C here. Now, here, in y-axis, x is equals to 0. So we'll say that let x be equals to 0. In y-axis, x is equals to 0. Meaning where there is x here, I'm going to put a 0. Okay, so I'll say now I have y equals negative 4, then there I'll put a 0, so minus 1 over 2, then to the power 2 plus a 9. Then I say y equals negative 4, open the bracket, 0 minus 1 over 2, I'll just get negative 1 over 2 power 2, then plus a 9. After that, our y equals negative 4 the way it is. Then we have negative 1 over 2 to the power 2. So negative 1 to the power 2 is 1. Then 2 to the power 2 is a 4. Then plus a 9. So from here, y equals, so this and this can be cancelled. Then negative 1 times 1 is negative 1 plus a 9. So y, negative 1 plus 9 is 8. So therefore, coordinate of C is equals to 0, 8. Since this is x, this is y. You see that? Remember here we say let x be 0. Okay? That's why our x here is 0, then our y is 8. So the value of y present the y-intercept. So the y-intercept is 8. So since they say the coordinate of C, so coordinate of C is 0, 8. Okay? And we are done. So this is how we answer this question coming from 2020 paper 1 GCE question 22B. So thank you for watching.